Hey guys, it's Joker. I want to talk to you today about Shatterline. Now, this is a free-to-play shooter that just came out. I've seen all the tweets and the YouTube videos on it. I've seen all the hype, everyone blowing this thing up, and I decided to download it a couple of days ago to see what all the hype was about. And it kind of lives up to the hype. It's pretty fun. Right now it's in an early access state. It comes out full release on February 9th of next year. Obviously they're going to be coming out with new game modes, new maps, new characters, that sort of thing. But the state that it's in right now is pretty good. It's pretty fun, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So let's get into it. I would say that most people that play Shatterline is probably playing the PvP, but there is a PvE aspect to it. This is where I would relate the game to Destiny. This portion of the game is similar to a Destiny raid or skirmish where a squad of 3 is dropped into a PvE world, and you basically fight waves of enemies, upgrade gear and weapons, fight a boss, repeat. This mode has an interesting reward system that I've not really seen ever before in a game. From the time you drop, you have 4 extraction points. You simply get an objective completed, and the game gives you a certain amount of time to vote on extracting. The rewards for extracting are credits and blueprints. The blueprints are used for crafting certain weapon blueprints that come with special perks. I know I saw a lot about this online, and there's a lot of people not happy about it. I watched Enders, he did a review on it, and he hated this, and I kind of agree. When you have skins that have certain perks and abilities to it, and you bring that into a PvP match, I don't know if I like that. You can also earn blueprints by completing tasks such as killing hostiles while sliding, or killing enemies with an SMG while aiming. You can see all of these tasks here on my task menu. All of these give me blueprints. The credits are used for purchasing high tier weapons and weapon attachments. To earn a tier 2 weapon, you need 1500 credits. Luckily, they give you your first attachment slot for free. From there, you need 1,000 credits to purchase the second attachment, and then 2,500 to purchase the third. Here's the catch. If you're trying to complete the entire expedition, this thing could last up to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. If you die, your rewards get halved. So if you get to level 4 and you die before you complete it, you will only get 150 credits because the rewards for completing level 3 are 300. If I had a full 3-man squad to run with, I could see this mode being very fun, but playing with randoms, it's nothing but frustration. Everyone wants to push to the last level, and we all wipe in the 4th round. I would rather go in and invest about 15-20 minutes to complete round 2 than to run the entire 45 minutes to an hour only to get my rewards halved. I enjoy a little risk versus reward here, but with randoms, it's just too punishing. The PvE portion of the game is where the real fun is, I think. The movement and the characters remind me a lot of Apex. The sliding mechanic is very fun and very smooth. I find myself sliding around the map just because I enjoy the movement so much. The longer you hold down the slide, the farther you go. And also, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with all the characters. Much like every hero shooter, there's just this meta group, and then there's everyone else that's irrelevant. I imagine it's pretty difficult to manage and balance hero shooters. I understand that. It's a part of every hero shooter. It's just frustrating. Every time you play one, there's the cool group, and then there's the not cool group. But with that said, I had a lot of fun with all the characters, and I'm not going to go through the entire list of each ability, but one of my favorites is probably Orbit, just simply because of his crystalline injection. You pretty much become a juggernaut for a short period, and I don't know, I just had a lot of fun with that special ability. One thing that I don't like is having a character that can pretty much negate the time to regenerate health. The regeneration health is pretty slow in Shatterline, and you can expose this using Malva. She's pretty OP. You can pretty much throw down a med pack whenever you have that ability available, and all of a sudden your health's regenerated and you're back in the fight. If you're pretty much any other character, you have to run in a corner, wait for your health to regen, then join the fight again, or you're pretty much at a disadvantage if you're facing Malva. I also don't like that some characters are able to climb and others aren't. There are parts of the map that are literally unreachable by certain characters unless you punch a box or a car over to that area and then you're able to climb up. I really don't like that at all. It really seems unfair to have certain characters that just can't traverse. So I would like to see that changed. As far as the maps go, I believe there's only 5 in the game right now, and every single one of them remind me of Rogue Company. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I like Rogue Company. I like the map styles. Just very similar styles between the two games. So then we come to the game modes. Right now there's 3 game modes in the versus section of the game. You have Conquest, Team Deathmatch, and Escort. Escort is very much like Overwatch if you've ever played it. The objective is to get the vehicle to the end of the level while fighting off the opposing team. The catch is that you have to stay in the radius of the vehicle to advance it. This mode is okay, but I kind of had my fair share with it whenever Overwatch came out. To be honest, it really does nothing for me, and I probably won't play it too much. But I will say that playing on defense is much more fun to me than playing on offense. Had quite a bit of fun while defending. Next is Conquest. Conquest is simply fighting over different objective points. You control the objective points, you win. I really like this mode. I kind of wish that there were 2 objectives up at the same time so that you could split up the squads. 6v6 gets a little overwhelming at times whenever you're fighting over one objective, especially when everyone gets their abilities going. You know, I'm one to enjoy battlefield chaos, but this chaos just ends up in a lot of one-shot deaths. You know, if everybody's kind of stacking their abilities kind of at the same time, then you'll get one shot, you die, you come back, you get one shot, you die, you come back. And for some reason that's really present in Conquest. So I don't like that, but everything else about the game mode I enjoy. Lastly, there's TDM, which is pretty self-explanatory. This game mode is my favorite just simply because it's a little more casual and you're not so dependent on your team collaborating together. I find that objective-based game modes are a lot of fun with a full squad, but with randoms, I don't enjoy it so much. So if I'm hopping on solo, I'm jumping into TDM, and I'm enjoying learning all the characters, not really sweating it out. Now, the one mode that I can't get enough of right now is Barricade. This is the weekly event that's going on right now. Barricade is a round-based mode that is 6v6. You start off in a completely bare room and you're staring at a wall. It's really weird whenever you begin your first game. Once the game starts, you have 30 seconds to literally build your side of the map. So think Minecraft almost. They give you what's called a barricade blaster at the start of a match, and you shape the environment to your liking. Everyone is running around shooting these cubes everywhere. It's pretty chaotic. You know, your teammates are trying to build cover. They're trying to get as tall as they can. I think I played one game where a guy literally built a tunnel to traverse in. That was pretty cool. And so once that 30 seconds is up, once everybody's done building, the wall in the middle of the room is lifted and it's your team versus the other. So you don't really know what their side looks like. They don't really know what your side looks like. And so there for a few seconds, you're just kind of trying to adjust to the map, seeing what they've built versus what you guys have built. Again, this game mode is round based, so one life rules apply here. The cool thing is that if your teammates die or if you die, they have a short amount of time to revive you, or you have a short amount of time to revive them. So I had a lot of fun with this game mode. I can't wait to really see a competitive scene around it. With all the different characters and abilities, it really makes you think about how to attack the enemy team. And just a side note, I feel like once Halo Forge drops, I could see a creator taking this to the next level. You know, in Forge, you might be able to do a bigger arena, bigger teams, maybe even things that I'm not even thinking about. But I would like to see this game mode times 10. And I think you'll be able to do that in Halo Forge. So anyway, that's it. That's what I've been playing here recently. Shatterline is pretty good. If you've got a PC, I'll leave the Steam link below. You can check it out. It's free to play again. It's not on console, it's on PC. Highly recommend you checking it out if you're an FPS fan. Also, another thing to note. COD Next is this week. We're going to find out some more details on Modern Warfare 2. I'm hoping to find out more details on Warzone 2 and DMZ. I have high hopes for this DMZ mode. And I might have a little bit of announcement regarding Modern Warfare 2. I'm not real sure. I'm still working out some details and all that, but keep an eye out on the channel. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Like and sub if you haven't, and I will see you on the next one.